All right, it is Thursday, which means it's time for King's Pyrite, a fool's gold campaign. We're going to start by introducing the players and our producer, who you will see bouncing around the screen. And let's start with Luna.
Hi, I'm Solar Dasher. You can find me here on Thursdays playing the lovable Luna, who is quite the child in their own right, apparently, and goes work work. Anyway, um, I am trying to stream a little bit more. You can catch me on my own channel, Solar_Dasher. Thank you guys. Let's go ahead and move it over to badges.
Hi, everybody. I'm your friendly neighborhood Bat Kyle, otherwise known as Bat Kyle. Oh God, why? And I probably shouldn't have looked at chat. There it is. You can find me here on Thursdays. You got the right day. Congratulations. Where I play Badge's Newth, the disgruntled druid who is shouldering the brain cell as best he can, and is currently helping arrange a party he wanted no part of. Because life is just like that sometimes. Actually, we just wrapped up the Monday game. I know we'll be back for some more Grave New World Season 2 eventually, but it probably won't be till the new year. So, yeah, this is the only point you can find me, other than, of course, in our Discord, where I'm not also very active. You can't find me really anywhere else because social media is the devil and it sucks the life out of you, and so I don't use it very much. Over to Bison.
That'd be me. I am Bison_Stonefist. Tonight I am playing Encino, our Dragonborn Paladin. I'm here a lot. I was also part of our Monday game, and where I played Jack, not a cop, Aldridge. On Tuesdays, I run our Cyberpunk Red campaign, Carnage Heights. If you tuned in last week, there's a little bit of family drama. It was good times. And on Saturday, I play Sid Brimlock on our necrobiotic game, Dead to Rights. On to Boulder.
Hello, tonight I am playing Boulder, also accompanied by Pebble. I am here on Thursday nights, and that's really the only day that you can find me right now. Also, work makes it that I can really only be here on Thursday nights, but that's a work issue. Otherwise, I'm on the Discord and trying to keep an eye on that. It's kind of hard because a lot goes on. If you want to be part of it, it should be in the chat in a few moments. That's kind of everything about me, so I'm going to pass it back to Sarah.
All right. Of course, I don't have my own stuff up. You can find me here on Tuesdays on the Cyberpunk game. I was doing 5 other things, y'all. I'm not paying attention.
This bode's perfect for the party.
I know. And I'm also here on the Sunday game, Vessin, A Devil You Know, playing Lily O'Connell. You can find me on my own channel, Tango Productions, where I stream video games and talk about random things, and people do not need to come over there and start clipping me in terrible ways.
Yes, they do. And since you just modded me, I'm only going to encourage that more.
Oh, I know. Our VTT is Roll20. Art is from Hero Forge, and everything else is in the book. The Fool's Gold campaign is from Hit Point Press. Everything is in the setting. It's honestly, as they're getting more stuff out, it's really good, y'all. Like, the back end is getting so much better. By Dingo Doodles and Felix Einrich. To get into today, and I can put some stuff away. And I need to put away chat because I'm going to keep reading it. I can't. So,
Thank you, Hellhound.
Last time, you guys got a lot of what you needed for this party.
I think technically we got all of it. We got the cake, we got the music, there's a third thing.
Decorations.
Decorations. We got the decorations, and Badges is handling the super surprise, which probably isn't just setting the whole place on fire, but it might be. You never know.
Do you want help with that?
It's a dirty 20 staple at this point, leaving towns in utter ruin.
If Luna's
Just
involved,
take a
you'll
look at
never know.
Necrobiotic. We're like 0 for 4.
Okay.
Sorry, no, 1 for 5. My bad.
Okay. So, as you guys are finishing up, who was going to where next?
I think Luna was gonna stay with Badges.
Badges had already, like already sent the music on where it needed to be. They're gonna try and, well, they need somebody to keep the mayor busy so they can actually get the decorations up. Is the thing,
Mhm.
and Badges already dealt with that. Like spent as much time as he could pigeonholing the mayor and keeping him distracted so that the cake could be done.
Mhm.
So, and he's not going to leave Luna with the mayor because that will end up with the mayor mutated and or on fire. Or they'll switch limbs. Nothing could go wrong there. And while that just, has a special place in his heart for Boulder, that's not really gonna, that'd be like setting somebody up with a, chat program that isn't actually fully programmed yet. So that's gonna last all 5 minutes at most. So Badges is gonna go try and find Skazglen or whatever his name is, the best friend.
Sherlock.
Skurlock, yeah, that's it. Skylock, Skazglen, whatever. Starts with an S. It's close enough.
That one's from Diablo.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's the name that came to mind, so he's gonna go find Skurlock.
Mhm.
And just be like, bro. All right, so we have make sure the mayor's not around. And then be like, all right, so we have everything we need, but now we need the mayor distracted long enough to get the decorations up, let the band get in place, get the cake out, let me set the explosives, all of that.
Fire.
So mostly smoke. Mostly. And I have already distracted him as much as I could so he could get the cake done. And Sino's already spent time with him, and the rest of the party is not good at that sort of thing.
I
Mhm.
know.
Luna, you have many wonderful facets about you, but keeping a extrovert like whatever his name is,
Vern.
yeah, that guy. Hey Vern, know what I mean, Vern? Like Vern, just it's not in your wheelhouse. If only
Alright.
because he's going to insist on at some point like shaking your hand or something. You'll be so shell shocked by the fact that he never actually, I don't think he actually breathes once he starts talking. It just kind of keeps happening. So you'll forget, you'll touch him, and then we've got a cursed mayor on his birthday, and that's just not the vibe.
I have gloves on.
Knowing our luck, he'll find the one hole in the gloves that wasn't there until he went to shake your hand. Just please trust me on this one. I will need your help for some other things though. So I'm not trying to cut you out. This is just not where I would put you, not your strengths.
Okay.
Unless you really want to try. If you really want to try, you can do that. I'm just suggesting now that you may regret it about 2 minutes in.
I know light fire.
All right. So anyway, so we need him distracted, and I don't know enough about him to try and distract him anymore. So if you can get him indoors somewhere,
I mean, like,
or suggest a
who else of your
way.
friends could talk to him. If you're afraid that this one can't.
That one can't. Boulder probably won't. Encino might for a little while, but pretty soon his eyes start to glaze over, and you can't really fake interest when there's none there. Um, uh, Somehow we're a party of 4 introverts and 1 extrovert. The extrovert's not with us right now.
Potato.
So exactly. Um, so I mean, can you at least like have something in mind if like and like, kind of keep an eye on it? I can try with Encino one more time. I can't handle it. I'll turn him into a toad and just shove him in a jar until it's time for his birthday, and I don't think he's actually going to.
Ta-da!
Exactly.
That's a surprise right there.
Yeah, that would be a surprise. It's not the surprise that's planned though. So I can try and have Encino like distract him somewhere for a while longer. But I can't guarantee how long that'll last, and we need at least, I'd say, 20 minutes to half an hour to get all the stuff up. Make sure the band has time to set up, get the cake in place. Like I said, we're getting the fireworks set up, the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
All right, so just like I said, keep an eye out for him. Then Badges is gonna go find Encino.
Oh, I don't remember where we were last.
We were with Grant
You guys, yeah, I don't think
because we got the cake set up, and then we left Grant and went to do something. Given the option, I'd play ahead towards like the Adventurers Guild thing, whatever it's called.
Aid workshop.
Aid workshop.
Yeah. I think Encino would probably just follow, having already done his purchasing when he was here earlier in the day.
And I'd probably drop off the decorations if we happen to pass by the square. Probably put it somewhere inconspicuous.
Okay. So then Badges.
try and find.
So you guys
them.
are headed back to the square then, from my understanding, right?
Yes, we're passing through the square.
Okay then. So, as you four meet up, what I can tell you is, Badges, as you are headed back to the square, you see Vern head back into Grant's,
Okay.
where he goes to pick up his previous conversation with her.
All right. That works then. As soon as he runs into everybody, he'd be like, "All right, so Encino, my friend, I'm tagging you in again. I need you to keep an eye. The mayor just went back into Grants. I need you to just kind of keep an eye. Either go in and try and distract him, or wait outside until he tries to leave, and just keep him away from the square long enough for us to get everything in place."
Do you have any suggestions? This man is very talkative, but he moves when he speaks.
You could ask him about the hotel. Like, I might as well get some rooms for the night, or something. I'm not good at this, and Spurlock, whatever, was apparently wanting us to handle this, even though, it's his best friend, and he pretty much dumped all of this on us with no offer of an actual reward that we needed. So I'm already ready to just hang him from the tallest friggin' wagon by his underwear. But if we went through all this effort, by God, we're going to make this work. And if I try and talk to him again, I'm going to turn him into a rabbit or something and stick him in a cage.
That would be an interesting thing to watch.
That
Would be the worst part of you, sure.
surprise.
It would be, but that also seems like it could go very wrong. And I have only got the 1/4 level spell, so I can only try it once. If it doesn't work, then I've shot my shot, and he'll know I tried to turn him into something. So
I will do what I can.
I appreciate it. And
Boulder wished to head somewhere. Perhaps one of us should keep an eye on him.
Because I don't remember where Boulder wanted to go to the thing, but
the Adventurer's Aid thing.
The Adventurer's Aid thing, because we're not exactly equipped for whatever we're about to get involved with probably tomorrow.
Probably not. We're never going to be equipped for whatever we're going to run into. This is very much a skin of our teeth establishment. That said, I need to set some things up here first and kind of want to supervise all this stuff going up. And I'm pretty sure Luna, did you want to help with the decorations?
That can help.
Okay.
If they are for Adventurer's Aid, they might be convinced to assist.
I mean, you could go ask them. That would be nice. If you feel up to it. If you don't, you can stay here and just help us decorate, and we can worry about getting equipped tomorrow.
I need armor.
Do you want to go with Boulder and see? Then I can just oversee.
Well, are you going, or you stay and put up?
Better now than if something happens tonight and we need to be out quickly.
You going now? Okay, I follow.
Okay. So they're going to go there, and Badges is going to wander around and dragoon people into putting up
Yeah,
putting up
when people find
decorations
out that you're getting ready, you're setting up potentially a very large party, you do not have trouble with getting people to help you.
Okay. I'll detail some. Oh, we should probably. I'll detail some people to get drinks too. We've got the cake, but we can need drinks, and we're gonna need party food.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I know this place at Vern's place, or they immediately know where to go.
Yeah, but he's gonna be like, all right, don't let the mayor know. This is important. We're trying to surprise him.
They all are like, yeah, sounds good.
Great, awesome. Built to Spurlock, and go.
So they're all gone, getting whatever you needed.
Yep, and he's gonna just plant all the things behind the stage, and
Yep. We're gonna cut to Boulder and Luna, because I never thought these two would be seen alone together. Let's go.
Phileas spirit this on.
Yeah.
This will be interesting.
All the gods, old and new, protect these two fucking two.
Excuse you, which one of us are you not protecting, Boulder or Pebble? There are three of us here, sir.
Oh, shit.
So-
Anyway, moving on. Or is it just Boulder and Pebble are being protected? So what do we see as we approach?
Luna's got her own protection. It's chaos.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as you approach the Adventurer's Aid workshop, it's a little bit kind of like a ramshackle place. And inside you can hear two female voices almost giddily talking about working on a set of armor. And do you guys just go in immediately, or?
It's kind of weird. He probably smells the most like home-like smell he's had in a while. And his head going to like copper, iron, that kind of thing. So he's probably a little bit distracted as he's approaching. And it sounds like they're kind of focused on their work.
Mm-hmm.
And Luna's just gonna quietly follow. Probably walking on all four paws at this point. Just so that she doesn't make herself
Yay!
Hooray, potato.
Hmm.
Musical ducks.
All the ducks.
Bark.
Hooray!
Yay! All right.
Thursday.
Yep.
We've returned and found that Stream is allergic to 2 Dwargars, but anyway.
They're very just much excitedly talking away and haven't noticed your presence yet.
So we'll... Would I recognize the kind of armor they're working on? No.
It's just very basic armor.
Basic plate, like basic chain,
Yeah,
like
basic
with
plate.
basic plate. Okay.
Yeah.
Your griffin just showed up, Hellhounds.
Trying to think. He'd probably approach them in Dwarvish.
Are we live?
Are we? I believe we are.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, I don't want to keep talking if we're mute. Like, no one can hear us.
Okay, so there's just a delay. It's fine.
Yay. Okay. If you want, you are totally able to approach them.
Time of day is probably afternoon-ish.
Mhm.
Doesn't really matter. Probably say like an approximate of like good afternoon, like forage warden or something to that, like more being respectful. Let them in their forage.
They both look up very excitedly, and in Dwarvish, very fast talking. Hi there. So I'm Astrid, and this is my sister, Katja. If you can't tell, we're twins. And they repeat, and they are talking over each other as quickly as they can, just introducing themselves. And like, what do you need today? We here mend and repair, but we do sell a couple of basic supplies, but mostly what we do is repair. How can we help you?
Getting hit hurts. Do you have something medium to heavy? Preferably heavy?
And they look at each other. We don't sell here. Mostly fix.
Do you know who might sell?
Not really.
Encino was able to buy stuff.
Limited stuff.
Yeah. All I needed was a hammer and a shield, so I guess that's good enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
it wouldn't have been high quality stuff, I will tell you.
Oh.
They are not a adventuring town as much as they are a party town. Party, heal up. You've been successful in your adventures.
Encino's warhammer is a rock attached to a stick. So yeah,
I would even
low quality.
Okay. Failing to find any amount of armor. He's probably going to see like what they have for like a warhammer or something close enough for Jazz, even if it's just like attached to a stick.
They have things that are,
which also might be known as a dragon treat, but that's a different issue for a different day.
mostly what they have is they're fixing stuff. So it's salvage if they're selling it.
Encino does have a mall he's not using.
I mean, could I go through their salvage pile?
Roll 20 or a d20.
How about a 23 investigation?
Okay.
Do you want to find something really bad?
So
And then Luna's over here just looking like a silly dog.
I mean, I could literally find an exceptionally dull battle axe, and I will just call it a warhammer.
Trash caliber.
Sure. Let's do that.
She has no clue what's going on as she doesn't speak Dwarvish.
Yeah, they're so excited to meet someone who speaks Dwarvish.
Oh, that's funny. So probably after I find it, I can see if they want anything for the dull battle axe.
They were gonna have to throw that one out, use it for parts. It was so badly done. You found so badly worn.
I mean, yeah, as far as cutting a tree down goes, this thing, no.
It's not gonna cut anything down.
Well, that's the neat part. I don't need to cut something down. I just need to hit hard.
Well, I'll give you that.
After this, we need to go to an actual adventuring town.
It's it looks like even like the edge, if I were to try to sharpen it, it would just shatter off.
Yeah, it's exceptionally poor quality.
So it sounds like it's going to get one bludgeoning attack and then one piercing attack when you swing what remains of the blade.
It's fun.
They were using it for parts.
I mean, see, that implies that there's a salvageable part. Is that the handle that's better or the head that's better?
Handle.
The handle's better. Interesting. Although handles are great. You can do fun things with those. In that case, I need to go also find me some rope.
Are you just going to put a bunch of dead rats and attach it to the end of the rope and use it as a flail?
Rat flail.
No, that was
Gets
gonna be the
bonus
reinforced
disease
head.
damage.
It used to have stats in 3rd edition.
Yep.
There was an actual rat flail in Dragon Magazine.
I'm not
Didn't that
surprised.
didn't that come from VG Cats?
I think that's what
that-
popularized it, but it was on a list of
Yeah.
gully dwarf weapons.
Oh, gully dwarves. I forgot about those guys.
Luna, are you touching anything in here?
She's mainly just looking around, very confused, as she's not quite sure what's going on, especially because of all the Dwarvish being spoken, since she does not understand Dwarvish.
Mm-hmm.
So she's basically staying in one spot, not really moving, but seeing if there's anything that catches her eye.
Do you want to roll investigation?
Sure, I'll roll investigation. How about a 16?
You see a lot of metal. A lot of metal. And a lot of sticks. And a lot and a lot of rocks.
Excuse me, I'm
Bless you.
still getting over that stupid cold of mine.
I heard Styx, the band. STYX.
Yeah, she'll drag them out. No, I'm just kidding. No, she's already got plenty of weapons. She's got a quarterstaff and a dagger and all her magic, so she's not really worried so much about a weapon, more as armor. But if she's not really seeing any armor, then she'll probably just stay right where she's at and not touch anything unless she gets touched.
Yeah. So you have that exchange. Anything else you want to do in here?
The only thing would be, I was expecting there to be more people than 2. I mean, I would still mention that we're preparing a surprise in the town square. And that's probably all I would mention of it.
Excitedly, Katja starts asking, "Oh, is this a party? What type of party is it? Oh, I love parties."
It's a Wise.
And if you want details, you gotta show up tonight.
Go center. Find help.
Katja looks over to Astrid and says, "Is that an invite for us both?"
Yes, it's an invite for both of you.
All right, we'll see you there.
Oh dear.
I feel like Bowler's as oblivious as Ye is to these sort of
100%.
things.
He's as oblivious as a rock, and it is beautiful and showing constantly.
But yes, they give you a card that has both of their names, each one on either side. And Katja gives you a wink as you leave.
Weird people.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Encino.
I just realized something. Badges is the only one who hasn't been actively hit on, pretty much. Out of the four male characters, no offense to Luna, but she's underage, so I don't count it.
Well, yeah, she's
Yeah.
literally a 5-year-old in a 15-year-old body, so
Yeah, so that doesn't count.
she'd be
That's just weird.
oblivious anyway.
But yeah, so out of the four of us, Badge is the only one who isn't trying, who hasn't been hit on yet.
Badges just exudes kind of a annoyed badger aura anyway. So it takes a specific certain kind of person to be like that. I want
Strong
to
Ed
cuddle with
Asner,
that.
strong Ed Asner energy.
Yep.
That's a complete accident, and I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's all right. He's got RBF, resting badger face. It's
Yes. Let's go. Vern hasn't moved. He is still talking to Gran in Gran's bakery.
I think the most Encino does is like sit down and make it kind of obvious that he's just actively listening. He's not trying to butt in, but he hasn't gotten a whole lot of opportunity to just watch people without them freaking out at the fact that there's a giant fucking skeleton dinosaur over in the corner. Quack. And so he just sort of sits down. I think at most pours himself a cup of coffee, as to not interrupt Gran and Vern talk.
Oh, Gran is just working and just listening to Vern.
Oh, literally just listening to Vern. Yeah, I think he's just gonna kind of sit by the door and like not intrude. If Vern tries to leave, he might intercept him and ask him a few questions, but Vern is a podcast.
Yeah, he's just he's kind of going on about his why he built Fool's Crossing and why he like cares about it so much.
Oh, spectacular. These are all things in Casino wanted to know anyways.
And so you get to hear this. He goes, like Fool's Crossing wasn't even a thing like 5-10 years ago. No. My friends and I, we were headed to the jungle, and next thing I know, there's a thistle wolf at our feet. And then there's a whole pack of them. And I'm the only one who's left. And if I hadn't found the clearing when I had, if I hadn't found, and he kind of hits the counter, if I hadn't found this place, there would have been no hope for me. And Gran, hearing this, for the gods know how many times, she's like,
Yes, dearie. Yes, that's very good to hear.
In my head, Gran's just like this eldritch being that's always been there. Like he started the city and then woke up one day and her bakery was right there, fully formed. She's like a Baba Yaga for pie.
She's heard this story 1,000 times. She had to have, because Vern sounds like he tells it as much as that friggin' roadie in Wayne's World, telling that story about having to beat people, to shopkeepers to death with their own shoes to get brown M&Ms or whatever. Just at the drop of the hat. Here's my story. It's my best story. I'm going to tell it again.
Yeah, but for her, it's the first time every time.
Yep.
It's the best part.
Yep.
I think Encino would pipe in at this point.
But how did the wagons get here?
You see, we're right in the middle. And
Encino pulls out his map and checks.
and he turns around. We're right in the middle of Rascom and Glenshire. We're at this center point. Everybody wants us. But we keep stacking wagons, and no one can touch us.
It would seem fire would be an interesting foe here. Not that I'm suggesting, it's just...
I mean, no one's really bothered us. We've been quiet as long as the party keeps going. Who wants to break down the party?
It would chase away the beasts.
I mean, what's worse than the earthquakes, right?
Do you know anything about that? It's not the first time we've had this issue.
Yeah, they haven't.
They happen.
I'm so lucky. Holy My desk almost started moving on its own, y'all.
Oh my word.
I hit a wrong button. I had to hit the right one so fast.
Yeah, the quakes just happened.
Yep. Yeah, from what I've heard, everybody's talking about it. Some people have said that there are people summoning demons in Brushwick. That have you heard about Gresh? We pay our taxes.
Encino is just kind of like
once or twice,
trying not to think about the snake lady they beat the shit out of.
He says there's some people say that she's doing some stuff in her lair.
What? You just can't do this.
No, I can't. I can't count. I'm not allowed to count, obviously. Thank you.
Europe starts with the fingers. Starts the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like,
gotta do it that way.
Apparently, they're doing some really strange things above Hero's Ascent in her lair. Someone today who came in from outside of Granite said that they heard it was the spiders of Vilgari and that we're gonna have another war on our hands.
When we were in Bunderico, we thought it was goblins mining. That turned out to be not true. Disappointing, though.
See, I've heard something different, but in Granite. That they have some new machinery causing it.
And he's like looking at all these places on the map, and he's like, it literally is all over. The entire wilds is feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
I switched out of my voice because
Yeah, understandable.
So yeah, I guess he would kind of like jaw with Vern for a bit, just kind of like gossip about the shaking, what his personal thoughts on it are. Could be a volcano.
Yeah.
Just don't live in Florence.
Yeah, that's the Gresh and the layer is basically a volcano.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought she lived up in the mountains.
Volcano.
Volcanoes can be mountains. Be mountainous.
Hmm?
I was just, describing volcano.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
mountain.
I guess it is a mountain. I meant the ones up in the like 25 and 26. But yeah. Yeah, I think he just he'd get him talking about himself, his town, just simple questions that he knows any storyteller would lose their shit over.
Yeah, and he goes into a speech that you've already heard part of it. And he's just going back through it again. As you do, Gran walks out with this box and sees you and
what you ordered.
Ah, great. I will have to get this back to my friends.
Have a nice night, dearie.
As she just toddles back to the back.
Yeah. What would Sino try to annoy Vern with next?
And Vern hops right up and is like, "So where are you going now?"
We are not sure. I am concerned with the shaking, of course. But my friends are easily attracted to adventure.
Right on, right on.
Well, if we keep stumbling into it.
Magnets.
How do they even work anyway?
Yeah, fuck. Beyond Encino's Ken.
And he's just excitedly following you wherever you go at this moment, just excitedly talking to you.
Okay. I think Encino would, knowing that, he's kind of, been attached at this point, he'd go to the Fabulous Floof, ask questions about that.
Yeah.
He'd go to... Sorry?
Cut you off there, because I'm going to cut over to Badges. So that Badges can go on his fun adventure.
No adventure.
You said that you were looking for something?
You said I found it. I thought you said I found it. The fireworks. The smoke cloud fireworks.
Yes. You had someone go run for it, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had somebody run for everything.
Okay,
That just was like, wait, I've got minions? Minions! Do my bidding!
Yeah, they come back. The one guy who does bring you the fireworks that you asked for explains that it isn't quite fireworks, so they don't go off in a puff of smoke overhead. Instead, they shoot color out over people.
It's color spray. Make sure you don't hit anybody with it.
So, like, actual sparks? Is it glitter, or am I giving people craft store herpes here? I need to know specifics on how this works.
He got a couple of different ones. He didn't know what you wanted, so he got all sorts. Glitter, he got glitter, he got non-glitter, but it's all across the rainbow.
The colors are fine. I think I can make this work still. I really just wanted colored smoke, but you can't have everything. So he'll go set those up behind the stage.
He also shows you how he got basically so without the explosives, he as well just got colored dust.
Don't know if that'll work, but we can try. See, I don't want to ruin the plan here, so I can't just like spell it out. I want this to be a cool surprise.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just, I don't know, maybe you'll make me roll for it. We'll see. But he's just
Yeah,
gonna
you're gonna
go
have to roll
set
when we actually go to the party.
and set everything up. Make sure get the stage up and try and get a at least somewhat obscuring curtain in front of
You
it.
Roll. Is it performance? I think that I want you to roll. Yes.
Oh yeah, because I got levels in performance. Let me tell you, Badges loves to perform.
I think this is your performance as a leader.
I reiterate, most of what he does involves just grabbing people and griping at them until he does what they want, or they do what he wants, or at least they don't go charging off. But I'll give you the roll.
Is there another thing that you think would work better?
Animal handling.
I don't think we can call minions animals just yet. They're
No, I suppose we can't.
Come to me, my
Persuasion?
forest minions.
If it's charisma based, Badges is not good at it. Badges naturally has all the charisma of Wonder Bread with mayonnaise on it. He seems to have more to him than he possibly should, simply because I'm not that good at suppressing it, and also rage. Rage and annoyance all the time and everything.
Yeah,
Like
it's
a
a little
badger.
weird when Encino's the face in the group
Yeah.
out of the two of them.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll give you the performance, I guess.
Give me either one.
It doesn't matter. They're both zeros.
That's fine. That's better than
zeros all across.
it could be
Let's
worse.
go.
14.
That's fine.
Actually, no, that's good. You get
Okay.
it set up well. Like, everyone is listening to you. You're giving directions well enough that people are like actually understanding.
Well, good. Although he would attribute at least part of that to the fact that he has a giant badger turtle wearing a quite extravagant hat taken from a dead man, hanging around him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he put the hat on Bertle. Bertle loves the hat.
Oh.
I didn't realize he gave the hat to Bertle.
Hell yeah, he's not wearing that himself, but it's perfect on a badger turtle.
That's even better. Okay. Yes. Yes. So you guys, of course, yeah, I can say this. You set up the party well enough that Verm will be surprised when he gets here.
Okay. When it's getting close to the party time, Badges is going to summon lesser elementals. All air elementals, the minorest he can get, like 1/8 CR.
Okay. Can
'Cause
you roll
he's-
for that?
I don't think I need to roll for it, but let me check the spells.
Summon elemental, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's summon
plus
minor elemental. It's a different spell.
Yeah.
Doesn't cost like 400 freaking golden materials.
So he gets like little version of the air elementals from World of Warcraft, where they're just little tornadoes with hands.
Kind of. At least that's the hope.
Okay.
But I'll
This one
double
you
check.
can roll animal handling for. Because I just want to see how well you handle the elementals that you're summoning.
Where is it? Conjure minor elementals. There it is.
Okay.
You summon elementals that appear in unoccupied spaces. They're friendly to me and my companions. I roll initiative if there's combat, but they otherwise obey any verbal commands that I issue to them. Otherwise, they'll just defend themselves and take no actions. and I can get 8 elementals of challenge rating 1 quarter or lower.
Okay.
So really, like I said, I just want like little mini whirlwinds or something because
Yep.
I'm gonna need them after I start some fires.
All right then.
We are burning the place down.
It kind of depends on how this plays out. But,
Mhm.
yeah. And other than that, he'll get the table, make sure there's a table set up for the cake, spot for all the drinks because he sent people out for beer and punch and whatever else, and
Mhm.
a table for another table specifically for gifts for the mayor if anybody brings anything.
Mhm.
And then he'll do, let's see, what was that spell? Is it wild growth, plant growth? What level is plant growth? Is that just a? It's not cantrip, is it? No, that's.
I think it's 2 or 3. Like encourages plant growth within like a 50-foot radius, that kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah, but he's going to try and encourage flowers and stuff in the area to like just really grow up around things.
Okay.
Doesn't it also make it like difficult terrain or something hilarious like that?
Does it? Maybe I won't be
Please
doing that
tell
then.
me that.
It's difficult terrain as they leave the snack bars. They go and buy more drinks.
Oh, what I was thinking of, I would have to have been casting over 8 hours to enrich the land. Otherwise, yeah, it does turn it into like an overgrown backlot, and we're not. That's not the vibe.
Moss pit.
So we're just going to not do that. Yeah.
Okay.
We love those 8-hour spells.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So he's gonna, once all that's all set up, then he's just gonna send somebody to look for Boulder and Luna and tell them they should come back. Send somebody to look for Spurlock and
Burlap.
get him. What?
Burlap.
Burlap. Benadryl Cumbersnatch. Yeah, that guy.
Pretty sure Luna and Boulder are probably back before
Yeah.
like it was completely set up. So we were
Okay,
probably
so
helping
then-
out a little bit.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Well, then if they're here, then just once Spurlock's here and he lets Spurlock know that they're ready, leave it up to Spurlock to send somebody to get Encino and the mayor wherever they are.
Skurlock will run out himself to get Vern.
Okay.
I think at some point Encino would have like run into Boulder or Luna or somebody and just handed the cake to them.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's absolutely
because-
possible.
Yeah, because Graham gave me the cake, so
Probably Luna. Because
yeah.
I don't think Boulder ever met with the mayor.
No, I don't think Boulder has met the mayor.
Nope. Unless that's when Boulder meets the mayor is during this like exchange of unknown box.
Got stuff.
I mean, are you trying to ditch the mayor to get back to your friends?
He still got the cake. He can't like.
We can slide a head of cake if you want to slide a head of cake.
I could try to slide a hand of cake.
Let's go.
Do
Oh,
not.
actually,
21.
slide the cake.
Okay, I was gonna
Yep.
say if you
You're
botch this
15 and
roll and
21.
drop the cake.
Oh my god.
Nope, this is like the perfect you see
Like Ocean's 11.
you see Boulder and Luna and Vern's looking the other way at something else. And you just hold it out. Boulder just reaches out, grabs it, and keeps walking. No one would have any clue what just happened.
Fucking perfect. Just all of a sudden he's not carrying a cake anymore.
Yeah.
What cake? Yeah.
No clue. But that has happened.
Awesome. Bardcore Mission Impossible music.
So
Loots and shit.
I'm gonna say some time has passed from that. And Skurlock walks up to you guys. He walks up to Vern. Hey, so I just realized I gave these two the same voice. Oh, damn it! Yeah, quack.
Whack.
Quack.
Hey, we got it.
It's about time we got one.
Yeah, because I forgot that I did the same voice for two characters that have to interact with each other. Yeah, you guys got 4 now. So, he says, come on, I got something to show you. And Vern just, oh, okay. And he leads you guys back to the center of town where you all have been putting it up. Should I wait for Solar to get back?
To give her a minute.
Yeah.
I feel really
So
bad.
what? So what did Badges have Boulder and Luna do for setup?
Mostly just like setting out plates and such for the cake. Setting up tables. Pretty simple stuff. Just mostly just some grunt work for the time being, unless they really express some interest in doing something else.
I mean, for anything high, you did have Pebble,
Yeah,
at least towards the end.
and wild shape if I really needed it. But
Yeah. That only lasts, what, like 3 hours?
thereabouts.
You also have a Birdle to help, so
I do have a badger turtle
in a very fancy hat.
in a very fancy hat.
Stand on the back of the Badger Turtle, get an extra 1.5 feet.
Thereabouts. Depends if he can brace himself and get up on the very top of his shell, like up by the neck area, and really get up there. I mean, he's big enough for Badges to ride, and Badges is a full-grown adult, sized half elf, half badger.
I'm sorry. For some reason, I'm seeing Badges riding Birdle like traditional horse style and his feet just dragging along the ground.
I mean, they would do that, but he actually kind of braces them up towards the front of the
You have
shell.
to. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's a shell. Got like a nice carpet on top, little rug to be comfy.
Yep. It's not like he's a racing snail or anything. He's a badger turtle.
He moves eventually.
Oh, he does move. Yeah.
He's got that sneaky, speedy shuffle.
He does.
Because he gets really fast as the levels go, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Yeah, eventually, and at a few more levels, he can fly. So that's awesome. I'm gonna have him pull,
yeah, I'm imagining.
kind of like Gamera, but instead he's just gonna pull the back legs in the shell, and then just like little fire, little
Okay.
jets. But all right, we're all together again.
Yes.
Takes off like a Soyuz rocket. Just smoke.
So, as you guys get back, Encino with Vern and Skurlock, and you 3 enter the party. Everyone jumps out, yells surprise for Vern. And of course, he's completely taken aback. He just looks and he's like, "You, like, who planned it?"
Encino's grinning snout just sort of sneaks up behind him.
We did. Happy birthday, Vern.
You all really are the coolest. You know that? Thank you so much.
Don't want to like that he said that, but I do. Oh well. Then
Luna's still trying, and Luna's gonna still be hiding, unaware of when to say surprise, as she's never really been to a surprise party before.
30 seconds later, surprise!
You just see this tail sticking out of the bush. That's all. A wagging tail. She has no idea.
Yep. Then Badge is gonna be like, all right, well, since it is your birthday, need you to just close your eyes for 1 more minute. Just stand here, close your eyes.
Yeah, he does.
Badge is gonna go back behind the stage. It's gonna light everything.
Mm-hmm.
They're like,
Mhm.
all right, open your eyes.
Yep.
Everything goes off. And the goal is to have the little air elementals carry all of it up into the sky, high into the sky, and then burn a 3rd level spell slot to use Skyrite to say happy birthday Vern in the sky in big, colorful, glittery, all sorts of letters.
Okay. Yeah, I will give you that.
All right.
You won't have to use the spell slot because that's much cooler than.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then he's going to
Then
spend the next
Arissa's
hour
like,
just kind of,
That's
because
cool.
it's a concentration spell, and he's got to do that to keep the letters up there. 'Cause as soon as he lets it go, the shit's all coming down. Quack.
Yes.
Quacks.
This quack is all coming down all over town.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also going to fetch his umbrella.
Yeah, that's what the guy was thinking you wanted to do. Was like paint the town like rainbow.
That's like a secondary benefit of what Badges was going for. And he's gonna like, while those letters are up in the sky, he's gonna like, and our special guest, your favorite, here to play for you. What were they again? The Velvet.
I don't know where they were going.
Posted a picture for you guys too.
They were
Yeah, the
really
picture
happy with the
doesn't come with a
picture.
caption though.
There were 3 kobolds. There's no captioning.
The
Really?
Velvet Warren.
Yeah,
Is that
Velvet
it?
name is on it.
Yeah, because we thought it was an adult club first.
Oh yeah, there it is. The Velvet Warren. The Velvet Warren, and have the curtains pulled aside, and
Yeah, Vern is highly impressed, and like he's going to party. He invites you all to also party, and to join in with the fun with everybody else. Because the town is starting to is like getting started.
We say surprise yet?
you can say surprise now, Luna.
Surprise.
Just pops out of the thing. Like a
Outstanding.
branch in her
So
hair.
Badges will grab some food and hover at the edge of the party for as long as he can take it. But roughly about the time that the Skyrite is about to wear off, he goes back to the inn. He
Okay.
goes and gets a room. This has been more peopling than he's done in a long time. And as soon as he's indoors, he's dropping the skywriting, just letting it all fall as it may.
Just burrows into the blanket.
Yep.
What is everyone else doing?
I think Encino would probably be chatting with Gran for as long as he can get away with until she decides it's time for bed. Because, you know, old people always go to bed early.
Yeah.
And it's mostly like cooking stuff. He's talking shop because he wants to learn the secret of pie.
She actually will like take your hand and like pat it gently and goes,
Love. Love, dearie.
You're wise.
You are too in your own way.
and she's like, you can see her, she's like,
I'm going to bed.
as the glitter begins to fall.
Yeah. Encino would actually escort her home.
Oh, she did
Aw.
not go to the party. She stayed like at
Oh.
her bakery.
Oh, okay. I thought she would at least, you know.
Nope.
Okay.
Not
So
her-
yeah, Encino's
not
having
her
a
thing.
quiet night
She's just
after,
old.
again, after all this peopling
Yeah.
and this modernity. He's talking with the old lady who likes to cook.
And Boulder might be getting some of that doublemint dwarf action there.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see who wants to go next. Luna, what are you doing at the party?
She's chasing fireflies.
Mm-hmm. You
Once
are
she finishes with the surprise, and she looks around and
You are-
notices that she kind of missed it. Feels a
Oh.
little upset, but me.
Here's
Just-
the thing. As you begin to worry that you missed the surprise, you look at yourself and you are rainbow. Different colors and glitter. It has now fallen on you while you were chasing fireflies.
Sparkle dog.
Sparkle Dog, yeah, she giggles and just kind of rolls around in it because I'm assuming it's all on the ground now.
Oh, yes.
So she does a little dog thing where she just rolls in it and tries and catches some of it, like it's like snow falling down.
Mhm.
Only it's the color instead. So some of it gets on her tongue too, and she's
Luna-
oblivious of it all, really. And eventually, she gets tired. Right at the door to the inn, she'll do the little dog shaky thing and try and get as much off as she can. As
Mhm.
she walks in, pays for her room and goes to bed. Still sparkly and glittery and all colory. Yeah, she doesn't really notice that she needs a bath. She just thinks it's normal.
Housekeeping is gonna be so angry.
that room is gonna
A full
gonna
turn
need a
down.
deep clean.
Yeah.
Boulder and Pebble.
So probably after the surprise, kind of after most of the party has gotten themselves to the point that they're not going to remember much of what happens.
Are you
The problem with being a dwarf
or no?
is Constitution is one of those things that you don't really get drunk as a dwarf. So he's kind of used to there's going to be a point in the party everything kind of dies out. So then he's going to look for kind of a relatively open, quiet space.
Mhm.
He's going to look around just to make sure like nobody's like trying to observe or watch. And then he's just going to start putting pebbles from his pot just kind of around in a little circle.
Mhm.
Then on the inside, he's going to think about it for a minute what to put inside. I also remember what that script is called. But it's fine. I'm sure he knows the rest. And he's just going to put down. He gives up and he kind of starts kind of tossing rocks and figures they'll learn where they will.
Mhm.
And bottom line, what he's doing is he's using Fine Greater Steed on Pebble.
Okay.
He's making a bigger Pebble.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Pebble has evolved into Basarios.
Imagine. He's hoping Pebble can still like occasionally become smaller, because otherwise a little more difficult to move around with a big Pebble.
Mm-hmm.
But that is what he basically spends the night doing.
Yep. You now have a. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Pebble, I don't think is the appropriate name now. Since he is much bigger than a pebble. And much bigger. Because my mind is being like, yeah, this is the only way this works. Pebble is now a full-size dragon.
Oh, that's more than I bargained for, but we'll take it. All right.
Well, a medium-sized dragon.
Are we talking like
Medium-sized, I
young
will say.
dragon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Medium-sized young dragon. And when you wonder if he can go back smaller, he appears right back in your hand.
Okay.
So he can go back between the forms whenever.
Because if we're gonna go into like tiny hallway, you're a little bit too big in your big form. You would take up the entire hallway if we were in that like wherever that factory thing was.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. So, is there anything on the inside that like has kind of randomly like from tossing pebbles? Is it like, or is it just kind of like a rune is now just kind of in there?
me do this.
I mean, that's more for the town to figure out in the morning what in the world happened with like a circle of pebbles.
There is a new rock in your vase.
Oh,
Very shiny. Like crystal almost.
don't remember putting you in there. I investigate you, but not inside of a town. He puts it on his list of things to do next time they're camping.
Okay.
Because if this thing does anything remotely like with like power, it's the right night to do it, but not the right location. Nobody's gonna remember what happened, or at least it's gonna be fuzzy and plausible deniability. But he doesn't want to level this place half to the ground if that's what happens.
Okay.
Badges is going to get back up out of bed, very annoyed. He's going to storm back out to the party before it fully winds down and be like, all right, for my next trick, we're going to get a wagon out of that fucking tower. You notice I blanked myself on that one. You don't get a point for that.
You just hear,
and
woo!
All right.
exactly.
The party are very,
Yep.
very much going on.
We're going to get that lady's wagon out of the tower. Well, everybody's drunk enough to go along with it.
Fantastic.
Many hands make light work.
Exactly. And once that's done, then Badger's going back to bed for real this time. And if he has to put plant growth on the door to seal it so he can't get in and or get out and nobody else can get in, he'll do that. But otherwise, he's just going to go take a bath and go to bed.
Okay.
I'm sure you can see the little sparkle footprints all over the place.
Oh yes, while you're leaving, you see sparkle dog prints. And then sparkle dwarf prints as well. As Boulder was also outside when it came down with Pebble.
He's got the Technicolor dwarf beard. Nice.
Oh, that's not coming out for a week.
Yeah, easily.
And those oils just bond right to it.
Oh, and I'm gonna find that for the next year and a half.
Like I said, crash for herpes.
Pebble's gonna
least it
sneeze
wasn't
a year
feathers.
from now and glitter.
So, give me a strength check. Are you getting anyone else?
Oh boy.
Are you getting anyone else up to help you?
Yeah, everybody. Well,
Okay.
I mean, not from our party. I'm sure he'll run into Encino because Encino was staying up late with Gran, or staying up with Gran until Gran went to bed. He'll seek out Encino otherwise, and other than that, he's just getting the party, everybody at the party that he can corral into this, involved.
I rolled a 12.
I'm impressed with Pebble rolled a 12, to be honest with you. Pebble is Pebble.
The pseudo dragons doing as
Another
then.
12.
I guess it's one of those 12 kind of nights.
Oh, did you want us to roll the save?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, it's
my
the
bad,
same
my
for
bad.
me, so
I
guess-
mean, as long as you don't have proficiency in strength save, it's the same number.
yeah, I just realized that.
Yeah.
oh, like even worse.
Actually, you get a +1 to strength?
I guess it's a +3.
All right.
And
So everybody's helping. Come on, Curry. Her strength of 4.
Nice.
Trying.
Plus 5 of the partygoers help you.
They're doing just as badly as we are.
Yep.
Except for
Except
one
for
dude
one
who's
of
just
them.
like, all right, night's my night.
Yeah,
Also
you see
19.
some like people are just very, very drunk. And so they can't quite decide like who puts their hands where. There's one beefy guy who's just like, just let me do it by myself. Oh!
And I don't have a thing for it, so I'm just gonna roll. Bertle got a 22. Because
Yeah.
Bertle's helping.
Bertle.
The one guy lifts and Bertle pushes.
Yep.
Yes. And they successfully get it out together. I will do it that way.
Perfect.
At that though, Badges, you have gotten the party started even further. And there are people who are like patting you on the back and offering you different drinks.
Oh no, I'm being dragged back into this party.
Just when I think I was out, they pull me back in. Yeah, screw it. Badges will have a drink or 5.
Okay. Roll me a con save.
Actually good at this.
Drunk badges, drunk badges.
I'm gonna have to give it. I'm gonna take the 8 for this one. For
What?
a good reason.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Feywire.
I have a
Feywire.
17 Constitution. I'm part Badger. Shenanigans.
The reason for this is one of the things they call magic mead. and one of them who gives it to you thinks it would be funny to see you to drink it, because you get like a beer out first and it's fine. They give you wine, you're fine, and then someone's like, no, give him this.
You just got handed a can of Smash, dude.
Straight
Malt
every
liquor
year.
plus ecstasy.
Mad Dog 4040. Oh. There might be a fight.
Luna's gonna sniff the glasses after he's done.
Yeah, first one you get is beer. Second one, wine. The third is a sickeningly sweet mead. It is almost like far too sweet.
Mountain Dew.
I love Mountain
Brew.
Dew. Yes. All right. I'm going to have Encino call it evens or odds.
Let's go with odds.
Nope, evens. There's no fight.
Ugh.
But it was a close thing. Instead, he just gets drunk, sings some really terrible karaoke. Then
And
probably
everybody's like, the party has basically like started to rally around you, including Vern.
this is not going to go well tomorrow.
who's
But
just
for
like,
now,
who's just like, this guy knows how to party.
yeah.
Yum yums.
People offer it to all of you.
Oh,
Oh shoot, my dwarf
The
will take
magic
it.
mead.
Oh no.
Encino just watched Badges have fun for the first time since he's met him. I mean, he's absolutely trying some of this stuff.
Okay. Roll
And Luna
con
is
save.
too.
Con save with disadvantage.
14.
16.
Jesus.
Six.
Jesus, you stupid dwarf.
The dwarf gets
Wow, the dwarf.
with the half elf.
No, I expected less from Luna since she's younger, but I have a high constitution, so
That might
She
start
also-
another fight because Badge is
It's
going to be like,
literally wild magic.
who
It's like
gave
eh.
Luna booze? She's 15.
So
Heathens.
for Encino, you take the shot and you immediately go, oh no. You
Uh-oh.
know.
Wow.
See his eyes doing the Robin Hood.
Luna. You don't get hit. It does not affect you.
She looks at the cup. It's like, why Badger's going cuckoo over this stuff? It okay, but nothing happened.
And Boulder, I'm sorry, you're gone. With a 6.
How
Boulder
gone are we
is,
talking?
What? I'm wondering, what is Encino and Boulder both like when intoxicated?
Oh, Encino is a dancing machine.
Mm-hmm.
He is full, unga bunga, dancing in front of the band, having an absolute fucking blast, quacking blast.
Yes!
Nothing, damn it.
And Luna's just gonna ask for some more.
Another con save.
No. You're underage.
More.
This is a
Luna.
grown-up drink.
It hits.
You're trying to control a husky, Badges. Just reminding you.
I didn't say he was successful. He's just
Yeah. You tell a husky no, they're just gonna do it harder.
She's gonna have fun.
Let me
You're just
count.
gonna see this teenage Siberian husky just like all the little drugs do, all over the doggone place, but
zooms
just
all
walking
over.
around. And then she'll see the glitter again on the ground and just rolly.
make little glitter angels in the.
Yeah. She's like, oh, snow, glittery snow. Thump. Ooh.
As Ruby's trying to join in.
As Boulder. What?
Oh, you're asking what happens to Boulder?
Yeah, with a 6.
Oh,
What are they 6?
Boulder runs into the twins.
I mean,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is- So at least what I imagine happening when it hits
I mean, they
Boulder is
said-
he just kind of quickly disappears. But what you notice outside of town, there's a blinding flash of light for a split second. As there is a not small amount of fire. There is a very bright flash of fireball. One would say many bright flashes. As he is then tired out and goes to sleep.
He just casts himself unconscious.
Unless it happens to be in town up in the air. That is up to you. How much self-restraint does he have?
I don't know. Why don't you roll
Because
it?
he's kind of a pyro at heart, is the issue here.
Please roll it for me.
What would you like for
Oh no.
presence of mind?
Um,
Because technically that is a wisdom save.
yeah, let's go with the
Oh
wisdom.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh quack.
For a 13.
Oh no! You barely.
Quackers.
Enough restraint. Barely.
Okay, there's a third door now into the town. Oh man. There's definitely worse things that could happen.
Yeah, Luna sees it and joins in.
The one guy with the 19. My house! From the strength check.
Wait, Luna, you said you're casting magic?
Oh!
That's what
Well,
was
if
said.
Boulder, if she sees Boulder casting magic, she's gonna be like, "Ooh, magic fun," and run over, and then help. So
Let's
yes, she'll cast firebolt.
Wait, both of our blasters are pyros?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Oh,
All right, cast me.
pass me the aspirin.
Oh
no.
right on par. Okay. Let's see.
Those are 2 fails, aren't they? Or do you have to
The
get...
first one's a fail, the second one's what happens.
Oh no.
To whom does what occur?
Because Boulder, You are now a possible target for this spell.
Oh,
being in
100%.
this area.
Yes.
The caster and the target become frightened of one another for 1d4 rounds.
It's like a minute and a half. That's hilarious.
For 2d4, 2 rounds.
So,
So I'm just pissing off into some direction.
You two look at each other, panic, and run.
oh no, we're gonna get in trouble.
And
Brutal.
I'm assuming Luna will run right into the middle of the party again. A little bit of flame on her tail because that's how bad she missed.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, it's flame, and it'll be like smoke and glitter falling off from behind her as she runs as she's running back into the party.
Mm-hmm.
Edges is gonna some water on the tail. Like it's probably a good time for you to go to bed, Luna.
What's bed?
What? Why are you?
He's checking to see how much damage he did to that poor guy's house.
Or whatever was hit. The second one definitely was more pain, more devastating compared to the first.
Mm-hmm.
The first was a bunch of ones.
Mm-hmm.
And there's mine.
That's a lot of ones.
I mean, the first one was the guy's house. The second one was the escape hatch, trying to get away from Luna.
And Luna, I think, was just ended up going up into the air anyway. With a really great accuracy.
So, I know it's early, but I think I'm gonna leave it here with the insanity of the party still going on behind you all.
The explosions just.
What was that?
5 will get you 10. That was Luna and or Boulder.
Oh.
So
I
next,
know. Random encounter. Ah, missed. She just barely misses running into somebody.
Yep. No, I'll do one better. You do run into somebody. It's Badges.
Cool.
That's
He
good. I
takes
found
assessed
out.
anyway.
Yeah, I've already been cursed once, so I can't.
But so tell us, Badges, what do you say seeing Luna run into you, tail on fire,
Shortly after an explosion is heard.
shortly after an explosion?
He's going to give her a hug around the shoulders, pour water on her tail, and just be like, probably a good time for you to go lay down, Luna.
Why go lay down? We having fun.
We're having fun, but you started fires.
I did not. He did. He points the direction where Boulder is, and of course
Where-
Boulder's not there.
Points
So
at a
you could-
hole in the wall.
The silhouette
hole
of
in the
Boulder.
wall where Boulder has left.
Like, so you can look me in the eyes and tell me that you didn't also do anything with fire?
I fire in the air.
How did your tail get on fire then?
I don't know. A tail
That-
on fire?
Yeah, it was. So that's probably why you want to go lay down now.
Oh, you go lay down too?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Not being out in public now suddenly just seems very appealing.
Okay, and then she just bolts to the hotel room.
He's like, Bertle, see if you can find Boulder and drag him back here, please.
And Cena goes back to dancing.
And that's where we are putting down the curtain for tonight. Boulder somewhere out in the jungle, I guess. Luna going to be nursing a very nasty hangover. I think all of you will be technically.
The
We'll
one
see how the
person
song
I
set in the
actually
morning goes.
didn't expect chaos from let me down.
I mean, I blame the drink, but all right.
So
You
with that-
drank the drink.
You gave a drink to a dwarf.
I did no such thing. That was some stranger.
It's the twins.
It was the twins.
Yeah, it was the
Oh,
twins.
they were
let's
absolutely
be
expecting.
honest.
He's like, "Oh yeah, this will be funny." He's like, "Oh good lord," still funny, but ooh.
I'm still at the party.
Yeah.
That cat folk has a chance.
All right. With that, thank you guys so much.
Totally new meaning to go into Bone Town, I guess. It's...
So thank you guys so much for watching.
You thank you so much for listening.
No. Oh, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to our wonderful producer for getting us out of the insanity that happened earlier. We are so good. Yeah, the endings are always the best to these sessions because you guys always break me from worse. Because I'm reading everything that you said as well. I'm like, oh, great.
Nice
Yes,
stuff.
nice stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my players. You guys, I love this party so much. There is so much chaos. I don't know if you guys actually have a brain cell anymore. I'm not quite sure you do. I think it's a false one.
If Encino has one, Curry is holding it.
It's Schrodinger's brain cell at this time.
It is. Because at any moment, who knows
It
where
doesn't exist when observed, but it could possibly be there.
Yeah.
Yes, I fully agree. Thank you to Bison. Thank you to Bat Kyle. Thank you, Solar Dasher. And thank you, Nick. I'm very excited to see what happens next for you guys. Don't
Thank
worry
you,
about the fire.
Hellhound.
If it's not a party without a fire. So don't worry.
It's not dirty 20 without at least trying to burn the place down once.
Yes.
At least once.
Yeah.
Thank you to the viewers in the future. If you're on YouTube, if you've watched up to here, please hit the like button and the bell to know when things go up. Am I forgetting anything else? Someone please help me. My brain is melting because I'm laughing too hard and I'm trying not to.
If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a comment. We'd really appreciate it. Give us your feedback. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell because we
So
don't
much better than
always have
mine.
a regular upload schedule. But check us out. The YouTube's got all of our previous campaigns, and there's a lot of them. But they're
A
only 2
lot.
hours each, so you got plenty of time.
Yep. So thank you guys again. And as always, please be nice to each other. Night, y'all.
Night.